Welcome back to my channel, where today I bring you another original story, a love story from the workplace. Let's get into it. What whispers when love sparks in the break room? The hum of the coffee machine filled the quiet break room as Emma leaned against the counter, scrolling through her phone. It was late, past the usual lunch rush, so she had the space to herself, or at least she thought so. The door swung open and Ava walked in, her auburn hair catching the fluorescent light in a way that made Emma's heart skip. Ava was the new graphic designer, sharp-witted and always a little shy around the team. She held a half-empty folder, cheeks slightly flushed from a meeting that hadn't gone her way. "Oh, sorry," Ava murmured, almost backing out. "You're fine," Emma said, setting her phone down. "Rough meeting?" Ava exhaled a laugh, leaning on the opposite counter. "You could tell?" Emma nodded. "Your folder looks like it survived a war." That earned her a small smile. Ava moved to the coffee machine, fingers brushing the edge of the counter near Emma's. It was a subtle thing, but Emma felt the heat bloom between them, quiet and electric. She'd noticed Ava from day one, how she chewed her lip when she was thinking, the way her eyes lit up when someone complimented her designs. But the break room was a dangerous place for whispers like the ones forming in her chest. "I shouldn't take it so personally," Ava said, pouring coffee. "But when you work so hard," Emma's voice softened. "It's hard not to feel it." Ava looked up at her and for a heartbeat, their eyes locked. The air thickened with something unspoken. Emma's pulse quickened. She wanted to reach out, to brush Ava's hair from her face, to close the space between them. But this was work. This was complicated. Still, Ava didn't look away. "You're easy to talk to," she said quietly. Emma smiled, a little nervously. "You don't really talk to me much." "That's because you're intimidating," Ava teased, though her voice wavered. Emma raised a brow. "Intimidating? Me?" "You're confident," Ava said. "People notice you." Emma stepped a little closer, lowering her voice. "And I notice you." Ava's breath caught, her fingers tightening on her mug. The room suddenly felt too small for the tension between them. Emma's heart thudded against her ribs. She could hear the distant murmur of voices from the hallway, reminders of the world outside this fragile bubble. But in here, time seemed to slow. "Emma," Ava whispered, her tone uncertain but hopeful. Emma hesitated, searching Ava's eyes for doubt. She found none, only warmth, curiosity, and the flicker of something daring. She reached out, brushing a stray lock of hair from Ava's cheek. The touch was light, tentative. Ava didn't pull away. Emma took a breath. "If I'm reading this wrong, you're not," Ava said quickly. The next moment unfolded like a secret. Emma leaned in and Ava met her halfway. Their lips touched, soft and tentative, like the first brush of a breeze after a storm. It was gentle at first, then deepened slightly, a shared sigh of relief passing between them. The sound of footsteps in the hall jolted them apart, both giggling nervously. Ava's cheeks were bright pink, but her eyes sparkled with something new. "I can't believe we just," Ava started. Emma grinned. "We should probably not make this a break room habit." Ava's laugh was soft but full of light. "Probably not." Emma reached for her phone, pretending to scroll, but her heart was still racing. "Want to grab dinner after work?" Ava's answer came without hesitation. "I'd love that." As Ava left the break room, Emma stood there a moment longer, touching her lips. The hum of the coffee machine returned, but it felt different now, like a melody marking the start of something new. Outside, the office buzzed with the usual noise, unaware of the quiet moment that had just changed everything. But inside Emma's chest, and Ava's too, whispers of possibility had taken root. Sometimes all it takes is one stolen kiss in a forgotten break room to spark a love neither of them had dared to imagine. And that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want more stories like these. Thank you to my supporters who help me make this content. You all know who you are, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to support me and see your name at the end of videos, then check the links below. Until next time, goodbye.